Have you ever noticed that no one really prepares us for growing old? We're taught how to build a career, raise a family, and plan for retirement. But rarely are we told how to protect our hearts, our peace, and our health after 60. The truth is, many of the things we cling to in our later years may quietly be stealing our joy. Today, we're sharing a collection of powerful emotional insights from a retired professor lessons that have quietly gone viral because they speak directly to the soul of senior life. These aren't just tips, they're wake-up calls, messages about the small decisions that can either strengthen or weaken us in the years that matter most. If you care about living with clarity, confidence, and dignity, you'll want to hear this all the way through. Because aging doesn't have to mean fading away, it can mean rising up with wisdom. And for those of us committed to live healthy after 50, this might just change how we see everything. Before we dive in, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. What's the one lesson life has taught you after 60? I'd love to read your answers in the comments. Now let's take a closer look at the habits, beliefs, and boundaries that can shape our peace in later life. Nashford 1, protect what matters, your peace, your home, and your health. There's a quiet danger that enters our lives after 60. It's not a disease or an accident. It's the slow erosion of our peace caused by the very people we love the most. Some older adults believe that full honesty with their children means revealing every detail of their savings. But this kind of openness can backfire. A 2022 study by the National Council on Aging found that nearly 70% of family conflicts among seniors were tied to money, especially inheritance. Even close families can break apart when financial expectations aren't clear or fair. That's why it's wiser to keep the exact amount of your savings to yourself. Not out of secrecy, but self-respect. You spent decades building your security. You deserve to enjoy it without pressure, guilt, or conflict. Your home is more than bricks and windows. It's the only place that has truly witnessed your life from beginning to now. The hallway that remembers your child's first steps. The kitchen where holidays were once loud and full of laughter. That space matters more than any promise from someone saying you can live with us. Susan, a 74-year-old from Michigan, sold her house to move in with her daughter after her husband passed away. Within a year, she regretted it. Her independence vanished. Her voice at the dinner table softened. She had no room of her own. I thought I was making it easier, she told a friend, but I gave away the one thing that made me feel strong. Selling your home too quickly can leave you vulnerable. Real estate is not just property. For seniors, it's power. It's refuge. It's the right to live your way. Lending money may feel like the loving thing to do, but it can become a quiet trap. At this age, we cannot afford to take risks with our security. You're not being selfish, you're being wise. If someone you care about is facing a true emergency, a health crisis, or natural disaster, then yes, give what you can. But stay away from risky ventures, business deals, or promises of returns. A study published in the Journal of Elder Financial Abuse revealed that older adults are twice as likely to lose money they lend than get it back, especially from family or friends. You may never see that money again. And worse, it may cost you the relationship. We have to remember our savings aren't just numbers in a bank. They are the hard-earned freedom we worked for. Lending them without care is like handing away our future comfort. And behind all of this, behind the home, the finances and the decisions, stands your health. When your body's tired or your mind is overwhelmed, everything else crumbles. A strong bank account means nothing if you're in and out of hospitals. A comfortable home doesn't bring peace if you can't sleep from stress. That's why taking care of your health isn't optional. It's the foundation of aging gracefully. It's your real wealth. Practice daily movement. Choose foods that support strength and digestion. Follow senior home remedies that nourish your body without harsh chemicals. And most of all, rest. Because over 60 wellness starts not in the doctor's office, but in your daily habits. You don't have to live with fear, but you must live with wisdom. The years ahead are yours to shape, but only if you protect what matters most: your peace, your home, and your health. Surrender to 2, stop sacrificing your well-being for others. There's a quiet message older adults often carry: keep giving, keep helping, don't stop. But when you give away every ounce of yourself to others, who's left to take care of you? Many grandparents step in to raise grandchildren, not just for a few hours, but every day. What begins as love can slowly turn into exhaustion. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, over 2.7 million grandparents in America are primary caregivers. And while some do it out of necessity, others feel trapped by guilt or pressure. Your love is not in question, but love without limits can drain you. Children grow and thrive. You may not. Sleepless nights, skipped meals, forgotten medications, it adds up. You deserve more than to spend your golden years as an unpaid, unthanked babysitter. Patricia, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Oregon, spent 5 years caring full-time for her daughter's 2 toddlers. She adored them, but her blood pressure rose, her knees gave out, and her peace disappeared. "I didn't realize I was losing myself," she said. "By the time I stopped, I barely recognized who I was." Being there for your family is beautiful, but when it costs your health, your spirit, or your time to heal, it's no longer love, it's sacrifice. Some seniors think staying long-term in their children's homes will bring closeness. But even the warmest hearts need space. There's a reason behind the old wisdom. Guests like fish begin to smell after 3 days. You may never hear them say it, but your presence over time can start to feel heavy. It doesn't mean you're unwanted. It means everyone needs boundaries. Being a guest too long can create silent tension. You begin walking on eggshells. You feel the difference in tone, the side glances, the way the house no longer feels like home. Instead, create space for your own routine, your favorite chair, your morning walk, your quiet. That freedom is what makes senior health possible. It's how your mind stays sharp and your heart stays open. Working nonstop may have defined your younger years, but now you've earned the right to pause. Yet some older adults still wake early, clean all day, run errands, and skip rest, believing they must stay useful to feel valued. But your value is not in what you produce. It's in who you are. A 2023 study by Johns Hopkins found that seniors who prioritize rest, balance, and mental breaks had 30% lower stress hormone levels. That's not laziness. That's science. Stop ignoring the pain in your joints. Stop pushing through fatigue. Natural health for seniors doesn't come from willpower. It comes from listening to the quiet signals your body sends. You've carried your family for years. Now it's time to carry yourself. Let someone else do the dishes. Let someone else plan the party. You can still show love without losing your health in the process. You deserve slow mornings, peaceful evenings, a body that heals and a mind that rests. That's not selfish, that's survival. That's what senior health tips are really about, protecting what makes you strong. Before you give to others, give to yourself. You've waited long enough. 3. Avoid emotional traps, fights, guilt, and over-involvement. There comes a point in life when peace of mind must be more important than proving a point. After 60, the energy it takes to win an argument is better spent protecting your heart. Many couples find themselves bickering more in later life, not because they love each other less, but because years of habits, pain, or misunderstandings start to surface. But your partner is no longer just a spouse. They are your witness, the only one who's seen it all, your quiet comfort on stormy days. Richard, a 72-year-old veteran from Texas, admitted he used to argue daily with his wife over little things: what to eat, when to rest, what show to watch. But when she was hospitalized with pneumonia, he said none of that mattered anymore. "I just wanted her home." The truth is, arguments often distract us from the real treasure: companionship. According to recent longevity studies from Harvard Medical School, seniors who maintain peaceful emotional relationships with a partner live longer with lower rates of depression and chronic illness. That's not coincidence. That's a longevity secret. Holding on to peace at home is a powerful way to prevent aging diseases. Constant emotional stress spikes blood pressure, weakens immunity, and strains the heart, not just metaphorically, but literally. One of the most common emotional traps for older adults is believing we still need to solve everything, especially when it comes to our children. We see them struggle, make mistakes, or choose paths we wouldn't, and we step in thinking we're helping. But the truth, they don't need you to fix their life. They need you to trust they can live it. Interfering too often only creates distance. It turns love into control. And even if they never say it, many adult children pull away from parents who can't let go. It's not failure to let them face their own storms. It's wisdom. One of the most respected doctor tips for older adults is this: practice emotional detachment where needed. Your peace is not their project. Margaret, a 69-year-old widow from Illinois, used to call her daughter daily, offering advice on parenting work, stress, even dinner recipes. "I thought I was being helpful," she said, "but one day she asked me gently to stop. She wanted space. It hurt at first, but now we talk less and love more." Getting involved in family disputes, friend arguments, or extended drama is a fast road to heartbreak. Often you only know half the story, and once you take a side, you may lose someone for good. It's tempting to play the mediator, to keep the family together, to fix what's broken, but not every fire needs your water. Sometimes walking away is the greatest gift you can give yourself. The deeper you go into this chapter of life, the more your peace matters. That doesn't mean cutting people off. It means learning when to stay silent, when to smile and say, "That's not mine to carry." You've earned the right to choose what enters your mind and what stays out. That's not weakness, that's power. That's clarity. This is the time to prune not just your garden, but your relationships, your worries, and your guilt. Cut away what no longer serves your spirit. Let go of the emotional weight that was never yours to begin with. Because the goal now is not to win arguments, it's to win back your joy. The number 4, let go of what no longer serves you. There's a certain pressure that creeps in with age, an unspoken voice that says, we should stay young, look young, act young. But that voice lies. You are not less because you're older. You are more. Trying to look or act decades younger only steals the joy of where you are right now. Wrinkles are not flaws. They're the carvings of a life fully lived. Gray hair is not something to hide. It's a crown you earned. Healthy aging starts with accepting every season of your life with pride, not apology. Eleanor, 76, from New Jersey, used to dye her hair and follow every youth trend on social media. I felt invisible unless I kept up, she said. But after a health scare, she let it all go. Her energy shifted. Now I walk with ease and dress for comfort, she smiled. And I feel more alive than I ever did trying to be someone I wasn't. Letting go also means releasing old resentments. Grudges may feel justified, but they cost more than they're worth. Studies from the Mayo Clinic show that holding on to anger increases the risk of heart disease, weakens the immune system, and accelerates aging. Forgiveness isn't about approving what happened. It's about freeing your body and mind from carrying it. When you release bitterness, you make room for calm. You make room for laughter. You make room for sleep. You don't need to chase more wealth. What you need is enough food, enough warmth, enough love. Research from the Journal of Gerontology found that beyond a modest financial comfort, additional wealth does not improve life satisfaction for seniors. But simplicity brings peace. Instead of reaching for what you don't have, enjoy what's already yours. The morning light through your window, a warm drink in silence, a call from someone who still thinks of you. We've also got to be mindful of our words. At this stage, what we say can wound deeply or heal completely. Harsh words echo louder than they used to, and bitterness passed down only poisons what's ahead. Speak gently, with yourself and with others. Not because life has made you soft, but because wisdom has made you kind. One of the most powerful daily habits for longevity is learning to let go not just of things, but of mindsets. You don't have to carry guilt. You don't have to carry regret. You are allowed to set those bags down. In fact, your health depends on it. Holding on to old pain can hurt digestion, increase inflammation, and cloud your thinking. This is where a strong senior nutrition guide goes hand in hand with emotional wellness. Eat light, think light, live light. Let go of the version of yourself that tried to be everything for everyone. Let go of chasing approval. Let go of what no longer nourishes your body, your soul, or your joy. You don't need more years, you need better days. And better days come from living honestly with peace, presence, and simplicity. That's not giving up, that's growing up, that's freedom. Turger 5, hold on to what keeps you alive, spirit, kindness, and joy. There is a light inside you that no birthday can dim. A sense of dignity, a quiet pride, a desire to still feel beautiful in your own skin. Some may say, at your age, why does appearance still matter? But the truth is, it matters more than ever. When you care about how you present yourself, you tell the world and yourself that you're still here, still strong, still worth seeing. A recent survey from the American Psychological Association found that older adults who maintain routines like grooming, dressing well, or applying light makeup experience greater emotional stability. Not vanity, confidence. There's nothing shallow about wanting to feel alive when you look in the mirror. Geraldine, an 81-year-old from North Carolina, still wakes up, puts on her favorite earrings, and brushes her hair back neatly every morning. Not because I'm going anywhere, she said, but because I'm still someone. Equally important is kindness. In a world full of criticism, choosing softness takes strength. Kindness is not weakness, it's fuel. It feeds your spirit in a way nothing else can. Science backs this too. A 2021 study from the University of California found that seniors who actively practice kindness through volunteering, mentoring, or simple gestures report higher life satisfaction and improved immune health. Being kind keeps the soul nourished and the body resilient. Kindness toward others matters, but so does kindness to yourself, especially now. Never stop chasing joy. It may look different than it did in your 30s, but it's still yours to claim. Joy is your morning cup of tea with sunlight on your porch. It's a memory that makes you smile. It's a silly song. It's a good book with a blanket over your legs. These small moments are not small, they are everything. Even in your 80s or 90s, you are allowed to laugh loudly, to feel silly, to dance in the kitchen. That spark inside you doesn't have an expiration date. It only dims if you let it. Joy isn't a luxury. It's a core part of over 60 wellness. It keeps your heart young and your mind sharp. When joy is present, your body reacts positively, lower stress, improves sleep, better digestion. These are real effects proven by research in natural health for seniors. Fear of aging is common, but the deeper fear should be wasting the precious time we still have. The calendar is moving, yes, but so is your heartbeat, so is your breath. That means you're still becoming. This is the time to rediscover what lights you up, to visit places that bring you peace, to call people who lift your spirit, to be unafraid to smile even when your knees ache or your hair has turned white. This is aging gracefully advice at its finest. Protect your spark no matter your age. Let your joy be louder than your regrets. Let your softness be stronger than your scars. You've carried others for years. Now carry your spirit like it matters, because it does. Let the world see that growing older isn't about fading away. It's about shining quietly, deeply, and with purpose. Old age isn't a closing chapter. It's a new beginning, one written with wisdom, grace, and quiet strength. This is the time to slow down, look inward, and live with intention. Not for others, but for you. The words we've shared today remind us of what truly matters. Not money, not status, but peace, purpose, and protecting the parts of life that still bring you light. You don't need to be young to feel alive. You don't need to be busy to feel worthy. You just need to honor your body, guard your energy, and keep your heart open to joy. These are the real daily habits for longevity. So wherever you are on your path, choose gently, choose with care, and never stop learning how to live healthy after 50. Your story is not over. It's just more beautifully written with each passing year. If this message touched you, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Your health is your greatest wealth,